Hey everybody, this is Lisa, and I'm really excited because I got my hair cut yesterday. Thank you to Nicole at uh with uh with Grace Wigs and Salon. She's awesome. So yeah, I went back to blonde. It's highlighted, but I'm blonde again. So I'm hiding all my grays. They're hiding now. But the reason I want to do this is I had a couple announcements. First of all, for my mental health podcast, I renamed it to Keep It Real instead of Keepy. So it's an ongoing thing that it's daily. Check out my shirt. Anyway, so that's one thing. And then also I wanted to remind everybody that with it being the last day of April, May starts Mental Health Awareness Month. So I thought I would do a thing where I share something pre-recorded probably. I'll pre-record them as I feel like it, but every day of the month, starting tomorrow, so this one may count. I don't think this one will count, but this is kind of a teaser for my month of May. And this will be season 3 of Keep It Real. So for the month of May, that's May and April. This will be season 3. I might split it up. Probably, yeah. I'll probably split it up into season 3 and 4. I'll do between 10 and 15 episodes a season. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If you guys hear noise, we're close to the airport. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do a thing for May, and I wanted to get your guys' feedback. And I'll provide my email at the end when I get done. But I'm gonna do a thing called mental minutes, where it's just a short, 5 to 10 minute thing, just little tidbits and facts and resources so that you guys don't have to take too much time out of your day. I may post, more than one at a time, but maybe upload them, future upload or schedule them to upload. I don't know for sure, but it's Mental Health Awareness Month. So for those who have mental health challenges, including friends and those in entertainment, which you guys know I love Rick Springfield for one. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Maurice Benard, which I have an announcement about that really quick. He actually had his media person contact me via Facebook or via Instagram Messenger. It was in my spam. This was the beginning of the month or so, around the 8th. Good thing I checked it because he wanted to get in touch with me. And I thought maybe it was to do a Zoom call, which I'm still working on that if it's possible. I know he's super busy between GH, the mental health stuff, and State of Mind, obviously. But yeah, so once I did that, she wanted me to have his email, which I cannot give you. That's confidential, which somebody else leaked it apparently, and he had to get a new one. But we've been chatting off and on since at the middle of April. So yeah, around the 14th of April. So what's that, like 2 weeks? A little before that, maybe, I'm not sure. So yeah, you guys probably can't see it, but I was completely floored. I also thought, this is funny, and I'm gonna send this to Maurice. He's gonna think it's funny, but I honestly thought, because she said that he told me he appreciates my support of him and my comments and stuff, but I honestly thought she was gonna tell me I was being a stalker and to quit being such a stalker. That's what I thought. Because when I love something, you guys know I'm all in. Like, I tell people enough that they want me to shut up, which I won't stop. I'm not gonna shut up. Now it's one thing. If you guys go to my YouTube, which is public, which I'll post in the links or in the description for this episode, I was fortunate to interview model and actress and college student Jessica Frew again. I did that on Wednesday. Yeah. So the 27th. She's so awesome. And I'll post that episode, the audio, but you have to see the video. She showed how she uses her eye gaze computer communication device to do everything on her computer that someone without a disability or without challenges can do. And it's pretty amazing. I will tell you guys that the video is incredible. It's about 45 minutes long. And the reason, and you guys will see this, is that it takes a long time, even using her eyes to pick the words or type them. And you'll see that for her to pick what she wants to say. And then once she types a sentence, then it reads the whole thing. So she's a rock star. We got comments back from Matt Nix. Thank you, Matt. That I sent it to him just for the heck of it. He's like, one of his comments was, she's freaking awesome. She's I don't want to swear, but he said she's a badass. I was like howling back and get away with saying a swear. I love you, Matt, and your family. You're stuck with me. I love you. I'm actually gonna maybe I will get to interview him in May sometime. He's working on the True Lies TV series that it's a continuation of the 90s movie that had Jamie Lee Curtis and was it Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think. Harrison Ford, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think it was Arnold. I can't remember. I was like a teenager at that point. So like it was 93, 94. And that's going to be coming to CBS and Paramount Plus soon. They're filming it. If you go watch my YouTube also, my public one where I interviewed Matt the last time, he was actually in Louisiana and they were starting to like scout locations and shoot. So yeah, but he's so busy. And the fact that he took time out of that to watch that video and give me and her such great, kind commendation. But that's who he is. I've known him long enough, and I'm fortunate to consider him a friend. I don't know if he thinks so, but and that doesn't come easily. I'm gonna do a podcast sometime where I talk about my journey to podcasting because it hasn't been all, it hasn't all been a bed of roses. It's been a bumpy road, and I'm still here after 12 years this year, but not consecutive. But we'll get into that another time. And then, so Matt commented, and he also said, I don't think I can ever complain about my computer crashing again because Jessica has technical problems with her communication device, and therefore she has to do updates and then can't communicate with people, which she's a very, intelligent communicator and wants her voice heard. So that has to be, I mean, for me, if I, can't talk, then I just wait until I feel better or whatever. And she fully relies on that. So she's just amazing. She's a friend now too. She's my girl. Like, it's just so cool. And the things she wants to do, I won't get into all of that now. But for mental health, she's a rock star. I'm just gonna say that, Jess. I love you, girl. You're a rock star. And then the other person that commented, obviously, because I sent it to Maurice, because Jessica was interviewed by Maurice on his State of Mind, and you can go find that on his YouTube channel. And then she interviewed him on her Instagram, and I'll post links to those sites also below on this episode. This is gonna be a full episode. It was gonna be a teaser, but there's too much information that's happened, too many things that happened that I had to share. And then so Maurice, he commented, and he's like, guys are you're both awesome and wonderful, and took him a while to watch the whole thing, and he told me don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't ever stop. And I'm like, I won't. He's like, I'll be here for anything you need. And I was like, oh my word. Like, not very many people can make me speechless. And that pretty much, to have that validation after everything I've been through, like with podcasting and everything, and just my overall health, anxiety, and physical stuff, and to be validated by someone and someone that is in that kind of, I don't want to say spotlight, but you know what I mean, like that has, that celebrity or whatever, which doesn't really matter. People are people no matter what, So, because I always said, it's a person first, and then whatever their profession is, or like this with physical or emotional mental challenges, look at the person first. Stop looking at their mobility device, and don't assume, especially with like somebody like Jessica, do not assume that just because someone has trouble communicating, which I'm fortunate I usually don't, unless I don't feel good and then I get kind of quiet. But those who are nonverbal, do not assume that because someone is nonverbal or doesn't communicate the way most people do, that they are not intelligent. That is my one pet peeve after my time on this planet. And I wish people would get that out of their head, that just because someone's in a wheelchair or has a challenge, or like Jessica and others is nonverbal. I have a friend that her daughter is nonverbal from spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA, the childhood form of Lou Gehrig's. Shout out to Sarah and Stella. And she's 14 now. And that is one of the things that just, it's hard for her mama to watch. And I mean, she hears everything, and she uses an eye gaze as well. So Sarah, if I know I sent you the YouTube, but Sarah and Stella, be sure to check out Jess in my interview, because yeah, you can do amazing things. If that girl can do, I mean, in adaptive clothing, and I won't get into all that, you guys can watch it. But and I have her original interview, which was 9 months ago as well. So like I said, all the links will be below. But yeah, Maurice was like, you guys are awesome. And then I was sending the comments to Jessica, and she's like, he's so sweet. And I'm like, if we didn't need another reason to love him and his family, which I love you. No, we love you. Jessie loves you. If she was here, she would say that. But I couldn't love you or your family more, because I love all, your whole family. So I guess you're stuck with me too. Matt Nixon, you are kind of stuck, because we're tight now. If I ever get the chance to like meet you, if you do your like touring like you want to do with the book, because COVID sucked that dream right down the drain. Like, I'm so glad it went virtual though, because I would have never gotten to do any of that had it only been in California or the East Coast. But I'm telling you, Matt, I'm not that far from Louisiana. If I ever get my little booty down there, I'll come watch you guys shoot. I'm not that far from, I don't know where you guys are shooting. I'm gonna have to, that's something I'll ask him, where they're exactly shooting and how far it is, because I'm closer now than I was when I lived in Iowa. So might have to get my little booty down there. So yeah, it's that's kind of my little mini update for the end of the month. And I'll start the mental minutes for the month of May, and I will pre-record those. I probably won't do more than 4 or 5 minutes for each one, so there'll be 30 episodes split for the rest of my season. So this will be the last episode of season 2, and I'll start season 3/4. So everybody have a wonderful day. This is Saturday, April 30th, 2022. I'm really excited to share with you tips and tricks for mental health. If any of my friends have anything they would like to share as well, please reach out to me. I do have an email address that you can use for the podcast, and it is, let me tell you what it is, because I don't remember. I don't use it much, so let me see what it is. Let me tell you. There's an email that I just got from Mental Health America, which they're awesome, and NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Illness. Let me see what my other email address is, because I never use it. Okay, so if you want to reach out to me, you can email me at L, that's L for Lisa, M as in my last name or my middle name, Marie, keeping dot it dot real 80@gmail.com. So it's LM, my initials for my first and last name, keeping. So it is keeping, even though I changed the podcast, .real 80, so the number 80, Frozen 1980. I just revealed my age, at gmail.com. So, and you can send me anything if you have ideas for the show, or you want to, if you'd like to be on a Zoom call with me, and you want, like Meg, my friend in New Jersey, she's actually not in Jersey right now, but we need to do another check-in, but this will be my last episode, obviously, for April, and the last episode of season 2. Stay tuned, guys. I'm super excited. So, and I'm able to share my screen now. I fixed that on my laptop, so that will be cool because I can share things with you guys, and I'll put these on YouTube as well. So, my glasses. I did order new glasses at Sam's the other day. Got my transitions lenses. I love these, but they slide off of my face, and every 2 minutes I'm fixing them. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna let y'all go for now. I said y'all. I've been in Arkansas too long. Be 10 months tomorrow, if you can believe that. I mean, most people down here are from like the Midwest and stuff, but I'm starting to sound Southern now. It's just kind of, that's funny. That just struck me as funny. So anyway, have a great weekend. And I can almost say happy mental health month. So, and I'm gonna put this out there to Maurice. I know he's extremely busy. I'd even take, 10, 15 minutes of his time if he wants to Zoom call about mental health with the being mental health month. And I believe, if I'm correct, and Maurice hopefully will hear this later, and you can tell me, but I believe he started his state of mind 2 years ago on Instagram stories, and it was mental health month because that was when he was up and couldn't sleep. Now, don't quote me on that, but I'm thinking he can tell me. I'm gonna tweet this link later once I upload this. So I will upload it sometime yet today. And everybody have a great day. And I'll see everyone and chat with everyone again soon. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye.